Hey guys, Pastor Kurt here. I wanted to check in with you, see how you're doing. There's some work going on here at the office. You may hear a little bit of banging, but that's good. It means it's hopeful, right? We're looking forward to a time after we are in this quarantine time when we get out again, right? So we're gonna have some new windows in here. Maybe not that much though. Okay, well, that was a little too loud. Let's do take two or whatever. We'll call it take two. What do you guys know? Hey, maybe you have been feeling like kind of blah lately. Maybe you've even been having some trouble sleeping. And I want to let you know, you're not the only one. A lot of us have been feeling like that or facing those things. And the reality is what it means is we are going through kind of a situational depression right now. It's normal, and it's what we're all going to need to face together. For others of us, though, that feeling of blah is going to go a little deeper, or maybe it just feels like it never goes away. And if that's your case, I would like for you to reach out for us. We want to be able to help you through this time. Give us a call. Let us know. What we are facing is, in fact, a change of culture. A culture is everything around you that's normal, the natural way of doing things. And for all of us, what's normal has changed from one day to the next. And now we're in this quarantine culture. Many of you know that I lived in France for a while, and so I have some experience in crossing cultures. And I'd like to share with you some of that feeling. When you go into a new culture, in the beginning it feels very exciting. Yes, I'm getting to do this new thing. But shortly thereafter, you dip down, and boy, that's when you run into the reality of things are not what I'm used to, and I want to get back to normal. Have you felt like that? Eventually, over time, you're able to get back to some kind of equilibrium, and that may not happen. I hope that we don't do this long enough that we can feel totally normal about this. And so, if you are feeling that is totally normal. You're in a different culture now. Now, one day we're going to be done with all of this. That's great news. I'm so happy about that. You know, one day we are going to be able to look back on this time. I praise God for that. But I have some good news and some bad news. You know, sometimes when I have to get some paperwork done, I go to some bureaucracy somewhere and I have to get something done. When I leave, my wife says, "How did it go?" And I think every time I say, I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is we are going to be done with this someday. The bad news is when you go back to your routine, when you go back to your home culture, you experience the same thing. Yay, I'm so excited, I'm out of this. And then you go back down into it again. Because maybe we say, I thought I would get this thing done or that thing done. Is this what normal is? When I was here, I was imagining this was going to be really great up here, but our life maybe doesn't fit with that. Guys, we are going to be in this together. We're going to be facing this together. One of the tools that we have to be able to face this, if you feel like, gosh, I should be able to do a million things, but I don't have the energy to face it, that is some of this situational depression that we're facing. And I want to give you a tool that we can use to face this. In Colossians 3, Paul tells the people, he says, be thankful. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts. As members of one body, you are called to peace. And be thankful. And I had a friend challenge me this week to do a thankfulness exercise. What is something you are thankful for right now? I want you to make a list of some of the things that you are thankful for. Maybe it's just that you have a warm place to sleep at night. But you can start there. Let's have a list of things so that when we are one day able to come out of this, we can also have trained our minds to be thinking about what we can be thankful for, even in the midst of great difficulty. I want to let you know I'm praying for you, thinking about you. Hope you're doing well. Love you guys. Bye. Whoa. At some point, I'm going to be done with this kind of video stuff. I'll get to see you guys face to face. I'm looking forward to that. So we're going to experience some feelings up and down. Okay, let's try that again. And I have, Okay.